Hi there, I'm Andrea Bethke, and this is Pastel. Say hi, Pastel. And I just wanted to say hi to you today and share with you our wonderful new collection, which is called Dearest Ephemeral. We have it coming out this year for spring. I'm super excited about it. If you guys don't know me, my brand in the past has been called the Fairy Tale Club, but we are relaunching our brand, so now it's Andrea Bethke, and you can find us at andreabethke.com, and we'll have other links and stuff like that for you in the comment section, so you know how to get to our social media, our website, etc. But I'm so excited to be relaunching our brand. We started, I believe in 2017 as the Fairy Tale Club, and this is just a new movement forward, and it's gonna bring with it so many exciting things. If you do know us, you know that I'm very into whimsy, I'm very into magic and magical things. I do a lot of things that are inspired by Disney, and if you're worried about that, don't worry. None of that's gonna go away. We're still gonna have things that are inspired by Disney and other fandoms, but I am going to be moving more into other things that are not inspired by anything more than just my imagination, my personal style, and I hope you guys will follow along as we journey forward into this new brand that we're starting, Andrea Bethke. Anyhow, I want to share with you today our newest collection, which we have coming out for spring. I'm super excited about it. I've been working on it for a long time now, and I have so much good news coming out for you as far as things that we're doing this year. We're doing an amazing collaboration with Shar Crane, which I'm super excited about. We're coming out with a class together where we'll be using this new collection, and we're doing new things. We've never done stamps before, and we're doing those now. We've never done stencils before, and we're doing those now. We have a lot of plans for the future, don't we, Pastel? And I'm so excited. So I hope that you'll join us. I'm gonna hand her over to Ryan, and then I'm gonna move the camera so we can look at the entire new collection together, Dearest Ephemeral. All right, so let me show you all the beautiful pieces in the newest collection, Dearest Ephemeral. So here we have one of our beautiful wooden albums. They are made to fit 6x8 pages, and as you can see, we have this beautiful oval here in the center so that you can position a beautiful photograph or a decorative page to show through to be sort of like your title page, you know? And as you can see, we've got the 6-ring binders, so you can put your little album or your junk journal or your art journal, your mini album, whatever you want to put together with this. And we are going to use this in the class, which, like I said, I will talk to at the end, the upcoming class with me and Shar Crane, which I'm super excited about. Okay, but now let's go ahead and look at the pattern papers. Now there are so many super beautiful pattern papers in this collection, and I'm really excited to show you. So as per usual, we have what we call our collage page. That's sort of what Ryan and I refer to it as we design it. And it has different elements from throughout the collection all on it. So as you can see, this kind of gives an overview about what the collection is about. And the name is the name of the collection, right? Dearest Ephemeral. And we have the little title here as well. And then all these beautiful images, unicorns, butterflies, deers, foxes, my beautiful girls. You know I love to have diversity in our collections. We always love to show that. And I will bring it up a little bit closer to the camera so you guys can see. Happy thoughts, be brave, be yourself. Love is not earned, it is given freely. So adorable, magical moment. We have some Spanish in here. Hola bonita, te quiero mucho. And we talk about self-care and growth, being enough. It's a really beautiful and special collection. And yeah, I can't wait for you to see more, but this is sort of a nice overview of what you're gonna be getting throughout the collection. And then if we turn to the back, we just have this really pretty pink on pink butterfly and floral geometric pattern that kind of looks like tiles, you know? And then, I'll get to the cut parts in a minute, but actually, before we get to the cut parts, I'm gonna move them over to the side. I wanna show you some more of the pattern pages. And as you know, all of our papers are double-sided, and they're thick. They're thick, they make that nice sound, so you know it's great quality paper, which I love. I'm very picky about my paper. Okay, this one's called I Will Never Forget You. And it actually has this beautiful sort of letter that I've written, My Dearest Ephemeral, right? The name of the collection. And it's meant to be sort of a poetic, free thought kind of thing. So I won't read it all now, but I'll let you read it. It ends with, I will never forget you, ephemeral, with love. And it says today's date it says today's date literally at the top. So you can always fill that in with an actual date if you want to as well. And this will be great to cut apart, to cut into sections. You could use it as a whole as a background too. It's just a beautiful piece of paper. And then on the back, we have this awesome grid, right? This nice black and white grid. And I based it on some graph paper that was for like architectural graph paper, and it said like building trade sketching on it. So I added that here because I thought they were just like cute little details that kind of made it feel interesting. And of course I added the pink border because I love pink, and you will see a lot of pink in the collection. Oh, this is one of my favorite papers from the whole collection. It's called I Am Enough Just As I Am, and it really is meant to be this surreal, dreamy piece. We're going to be playing with this in such a fun way in the class, so I hope you guys will sign up for that. And if it seems like a perfect mirror, it's actually not. It says things like sad on one side, happy on the other, now on one side, always on the other, just like the sun, but more like the moon. And you'll notice other differences too, like, you know, maybe a tear coming out of this side, but not out of this one. And it's really fun to look at and really explore. And then on the back, we do have this very surrealist eye sort of thing going on. I wanted the collection to feel dreamy and a little bit surreal, like I said. I was very inspired by like Frida Kahlo, but also like springtime and gardens. You'll see. Anyhow, this one's called Into the Storybook Forest, and we have all these beautiful storybook animals that are in the collection, little unicorn, deer, little cat, bunny, mouse, and of course, who is that in the middle there? It looks like pastel. Doesn't that look like you, pastel? She says yes. That one right there. It looks like pastel. And we have a fox too, little foxy fox there. And then on the back, we have this lovely green on green floral pattern that has the different flowers from the month. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, they're all on here. And it says what the name of the flower is and also the month, and then it shows you the picture of the flower. I think it's just really nice. And you know, I draw all of this myself. All of this is hand drawn, all of it's drawn by me. So it's special, it's one of a kind. Okay, this one's called Hello to Today, and it just has this beautiful big bold floral on it with these wondrous butterflies. And we also have things in black and white like the moon and the stars and other little flowers and things, just really pretty. And then on the back, just this nice peach on peach sort of mod looking pattern, which I love. Here we have just like the sun, but more like the moon. And as you can see, we have the sun and the moon on there. They have cute little faces and they're so super pretty. And then on the back, just this awesome lined paper that reminds me of paper that I used when I was a kid, you know, like in preschool or kindergarten. Just really fun ledger paper to play with, right? Then we have It's Giving Happy, and isn't it just giving happy? It certainly is. I love this stripe. We have sort of a gradient moving stripe from one end to the other, kind of like a rainbow, but in the colors of the collection. Absolutely love it. And then on the back, we have sort of this confetti polka dot thing happening, which just also to me is giving happy. Over here, we have fun with letters. This is going to be perfect to cut apart, right? So you can use these pieces individually, or you can cut it. It can be a single 6x8 page in your album, whatever you want to do with it. And because we went to Z and we ended here, I needed to add a bow and then a cute little word. So I added hug in there. And then on the back, just a beautiful sort of a geometric pattern that also to me sort of feels like tile, like vintage tile or something, you know? And then This one's called This Is My Aesthetic, right? And right now, my aesthetic is very much giving cottagecore, right? For springtime, that's how I'm feeling very cottagecore, very coquette, very soft girl vibes right now. And just loving that sort of chic country side, out in the country, loving the springtime kind of feel. So, and here we have all these beautiful girls. You know me, I love to show my diverse girls, make sure that people feel included and shown in our collection. So we gotta have different girlies of different beautiful skin colors, and just looking cute, looking fab, right? And then on the back, just this nice green on green stripe. Simple, but just very useful, right? Who doesn't love a stripe? Unicorns are special. That's what this one's called. And you know, I just love me a unicorn, I really do. And I love this one with this like beautiful sort of a French blue in the background. It's just really pretty. And then on the back, just another lovely ledger, a lovely ledger paper that's based on an actual vintage ledger paper. It says miscellaneous purchases. We made it our own and did our own thing with it, but definitely got that vintage vibe, right? And then here we go. We have Soft Girl Vibes, which is our awesome bow pattern. And yeah, I drew all these bows. I drew everything in this collection is drawn by me, and I love it. I love it so much. I love bows. Bows are girly and fun, right? They're just good times. And then strawberries. Look at the strawberries. The pink on pink strawberries are just, yes, also giving spring, right? Spring in the countryside. And then here we have In My Garden. I love this. I wish I had a garden that looked like this, that gave this feeling, right? It's so pretty. It reminds me of old classic books like The Secret Garden and, you know, Emma and Pride and Prejudice. It reminds me of that kind of feeling. And then on the back, just this beautiful vintage kind of pattern, you know, that looks like the inside of an old book, actually, is what it reminds me of. And then here, I heart gingham, and I really do. And this of course is giving me Barbie vibes, I have to say. It is giving me the pink Barbie dress at the beginning of the Barbie movie, and I'm here for it. I had to add the hearts because that's me. I have to give gingham my own touch. You can't just do gingham, you gotta make it special somehow. So I had to add little hearts in. And then on the back, just this really, really beautiful, simple and classy and elegant black floral on white, just really pretty. So those are all the pattern papers. I know it's a lot, right? So much. And there were 16, I believe, 16 pattern papers in total. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm so sorry. We forgot about the cut apart sheets. How dare we? So you also get actually, it's 13, right, of these pages, and then you have these 3. So altogether, it's 16. So 3 of them are these beautiful cut apart sheets. This one's called Note to Self, and it has all these awesome little ledger and note and postcard kind of things. And it also has little things that say stuff like, don't let this moment pass you by, memories, this is my aesthetic, take a breath, all good messages, super fun. And then on the back, just this beautiful camera. I drew all these awesome vintage cameras, different styles of vintage cameras that have these delicate little patterns and stuff on them. You'll have to check those out when you can see them closer. And then this cut apart sheet is called All the Things. We have sort of our classic little vintage cards, right, that we like to do in our different collections because I just love the look of those. And then we give you some tags as well, some other little pieces, tickets and labels and such, just really cute. And then on the back, this beautiful light pastel butter yellow with these awesome little heart faces on it, right? And then this one's called Be Unique, another cut apart sheet. So many cut apart sheets, right? And you get the 3x4s. I love these ones. El Sol, El Corazón, La Luna. These are great because they remind me of the La Torilla, I believe they're called La Torilla. And it's just fun to add those in, right? Something different. We also have the palmistry. We have the cute little 2x2s. This is my story. So much cuteness. And then on the back, this just beautiful pink on pink sort of maze. It reminds me of the Labyrinth, right? From the movie The Labyrinth. I love it. Okay, so now that's actually all of the paper, 16 sheets of double-sided paper. So that's 32 patterns total, including 3 cut apart sheets. So amazing. I'm gonna show you our 6x8 pages. Okay, so planner pages, if you want to use them in your planner as dividers, that's great. If you want to use them in your mini album, that works too. If you want to frame them and put them up on your wall, you can absolutely do that. Whatever you want to do with these, right? We just have these cute little decorative pages that go alongside the collection of paper, right? Of 12 by 12 paper. We have these little ones. So this one has a cute little country girly on it. It says hello to today. She's very cottagecore, right? And then here's the camera, and this is what I was talking about on these vintage cameras that I drew. Instead of, doing them black, because right, they're usually black, I wanted to do them in colors and pastel colors, and I wanted to add little florals and things to them, little flowers and scallops and things to just make them really special. And this one says document it on it. This is, of course, my cute little baby pastel, right? She's my baby. She's my puppy. She's not actually a puppy. She is a grown dog, but dogs are always puppies to me. And she's just looking pretty with her soft girl vibes, right? And then on the back, we do have a calendar. So like I said, if you did want to put this in a planner, you totally could. For the class, we'll be using this, and we will be using it as a calendar. And what's nice is you have this open spot right here. You can write in your name. And again, I will talk about the class in just a minute. Okay, life is hard, but is also beautiful. And ain't that the truth? Life is so hard, but it is also beautiful. And then on the back, just this fun palmistry guide, right? I don't necessarily believe in this stuff, but I do think it looks really cool. And I like this phrase, your fate is in your own hands. I totally believe in that. Okay. We're gonna put this off to the side along with their beautiful wooden album, and then we're gonna move over to our go on to the embellishments. So right here we have our sticker sheet, super cute. And as you can see, we have a longer sticker sheet than we usually do. I needed more. I just felt like we needed more stickers. We needed a longer sheet. So that's what we've done with this new collection. And as you can see, we have all these beautiful bows, the little kitty, the puppy, the bunny, the unicorn, sun and moon, the cute little heart, and different like phrases and things like it's giving happy, the moon, you and I, remember this moment. Lots of good stuff on this sticker sheet. Okay, we actually have an ephemera pack and a variety pack, but I'm gonna show you what's in the ephemera pack here. So we'll start with that. And then I'm gonna show you the florals. I'm just gonna take them out to the side, but we'll do those separately. So the variety pack comes with florals, and it also comes with sequins. I don't have the sequins here now to show you. They're actually on the way at this very moment, but we will go ahead and show you all the ephemera that comes in that pack, okay? So this one is the ephemera pack, right? So it comes with happy thoughts, moment, this is me. I probably can't go through all of them, but I'll try and spread out these so you can see. It comes with, I believe, 50. I believe it says on the back here, 53. And it comes with 53 pieces of ephemera, big and small. You get tiny pieces, tiny little hearts and stars and things. You get this cute little piece that says the color palette on it. And this is actually the color palette from the collection. You get some real big, cute ephemera pieces here, like the sun and the moon. You get the different girlies, right? You get little bows, all kinds of little bows of different various sizes. You get the cute little animals that are in the collection. You also get cute little sayings. Life is ever growing in its wonder. Be unique. Our little palmistry. Cute little strawberries. Ooh, and a red strawberry. Lots of strawberries. Hello, dearest. We got our cute little girl again right there. Ooh, and a beautiful unicorn. All of these guys, you get all of these amazing pieces. Of course, the little cameras, I had to put those in there as well. The deer, the cat, and a big bow. I needed to give you guys a big bow. Shara wanted a big bow, and I agreed. Bows are awesome, right? So we wanted to give you all of this goodness. So there's the ephemera pack, right? All right, so we also have our flare package, and I'll go ahead and move these up into the light so you guys can see that. So we have our cute little puppy, our cute little bow, our cute little strawberries, the butterfly, little flower, unicorn, and our sweet little heart face here too. And then I have even more for you guys. So I'll go ahead and unpackage this. This doesn't have the correct packaging. Some of these are my personal samples, but you will be getting this in the collection with the nice packaging that says ephemeral, Dearest Ephemeral on it, and the nice little floral. Don't worry about that. So these are our charms. And what you get is you get 4 different sort of icons, if you will, right? You get a butterfly, a bow, a moon, and a heart in 3 different styles. So you get the glitter silver ones. Oh, I super love these. These are stunning. You get the pink ones, same icons, right? Same little images, but now in pink. And then you also get these cute wooden ones, which I'm super excited to use with you in the class. We'll be painting them, and we're going to be putting little charms together to hang on the side of the album. I put hang and side together and said sang. So those will be our charms that we'll be using to make our little charms on the side of the album, right? So we have our little wooden album, and imagine them sort of streaming off the side here in a beautiful, charmy thing, okay? Then, that's not all. We also have this pack. It's another little pack of cute embellies. I'm just gonna pour it out here on the table for you. And this one has buttons, okay? So for this one, we have these cute little buttons. You get them in various colors. So you get pink buttons, and you get the regular circle kind, you get the cute little heart kind, and you get this cute little bow kind, right? So you get the pink ones, you get the blue ones, light sort of powder blue color, right? And then you get the green ones. And then you also get these like dark wooden ones. So they're different, right, than these wooden ones, because these ones, I didn't want to paint these ones. I actually like the way this wood looks. So these ones I want to paint. Not that you have to, you could leave them like this if you wanted to, or you could even like Mod Podge some pattern paper onto that. That would also be really cute. But these ones I liked in this sort of wooden color. So these are going to stay like that. So those are our buttons, and we can add little, you know, thread and stuff to them, make them real cute. And we will be using that. All of this we'll be using in the upcoming class. So next, I want to show you guys our large die cuts. So the large die cuts actually come with these beautiful 6x8 pages, right? They come in the same pack with these. So it'll be these 3 and then these 3, okay? And you get a giant yellow flower, super pretty. You get these big giant pink flowers, also gorgeous. And then this awesome butterfly, super pretty. And as you can see, I did different, you know, brushes with this so that it gives that sort of like, more of a like chalk pastels vibe. So I think it looks really cool, or even kind of like crayons, you know, over like a painted vibe. So I hope you guys like it. I think it looks really, really pretty. And then on the back, I did this nice ledger because we're going to be using this in the class and we're going to be writing on it, right? So I wanted to be able to easily use a ledger on the back. The other ones are just white on the back, but this one has the ledger on the back for a very specific purpose. All right, And so excited to show you our newest things. We've never done these before, and I'm so excited. We have our stencil set and we have our stamp set. So I think I'm going to show you the stencils first, okay, and then we'll look at the stamps. But you get 3 stencils in the pack. You're going to get your heart stencil, super cute. You're going to get your bow stencil. How awesome is that? And then you're going to get your butterfly stencil. And they have these little holes in the top so that if you do want to string them together or ring them together, you can keep them. And I plan on doing more stencils as we go along too, so you can keep just adding them to a ring if you want to, you know? Super cute. And I've used them. They work great. They work perfect with ink, whatever you want to use them with. Super cute. And then we have our stamp set, guys. And I'm so thrilled. I've wanted to do stamps for forever. Maybe I should go ahead and keep the white though behind it. I'm going to take it out of the plastic so we can just see it better without any, or as little glare as we can, right? So there you go. We have our butterfly stamp, our surreal little eye, and I added some little hearts and stars to that. We have not 1, but 2 beautiful flowers. We do have some hearts and stars just by themselves over here because I thought those would be fun to stamp here and there on a page. This heart is actually by itself, and then this is a cluster. And then we have a little bird, vintage bird, kind of like a dove. And then we have a cute little bunny too. I thought she would be cute just hopping along for spring and for Easter time even, but also just all year round. I like bunnies, I like birds, right? They're just cute for lots of things. And then we have the strawberry. We have some different cute little bows, and then words like hello, favorite, happy, sad, and of course our little heart faces. They're mirrors of each other, and one, as you can see, is a happy heart and one is a sad heart, but they're both really beautiful and precious. And I think that's it. Ryan's going to switch to the view of me really quick. So I hope you enjoyed looking at the entire new collection. These are all the things in there. Some of it we're still finishing up with packaging and stuff, but you know, because I showed you some of it, right, has the correct packaging, and some of it wasn't because they were my samples. But these will be shipping out very soon. It will be up for order and then going out to you guys so that you can get it in time for our class that's coming up. And I am going to talk just a little bit about that right now. And we're going to also have a little sort of video thing that we do with Shara, who's doing the class with me. And that we're going to be recording as well later, and I'll tell you about when that comes up. We'll give you details on that in a moment, but first I want to talk to you really quickly about the class. And the class, I'm super excited to say, is going to be a scrap journaling class with Shara Crane. We're doing it together, and it's starting on April 1st, so it's coming up soon. We are so excited. We're going to be using my new collection, Dearest Ephemeral, which, you know, I drew and designed and all of that, but because I knew I was going to be working with Shara on a class using it, I did actually ask for her feedback on things. She was so lovely to talk to, and she told me certain things that she would like to see in the collection so that because she knew she'd be able to use certain things in certain ways. For her beautiful, the way that if you guys know her, if you don't, you need to look her up. She does beautiful hand stitching, the way she puts patterns together and uses and makes her beautiful traveler notebook journals and her cute little mini albums and things that she makes. You'll understand when you see her and you see this stuff, and the way she does like charms on the side of her albums and everything, you'll understand why, you know, she did make certain requests, and we definitely took her requests seriously, and we tried to incorporate them into the collection. And then there were things that I knew I wanted to do as part of the class too, right? So I wanted to be able to show you guys some stamping. I wanted to do some stenciling. I like mixed media, so I wanted to be able to incorporate that as well. So we're gonna have all of those things in the class. We're gonna have Shara's beautiful stitching, her beautiful paper piecing together of beautiful like decorative layout pages and things, and a cover. She's gonna do a cover page. She asked specifically, you know, to have a cutout so she could show her cover page and do some stitching and stuff on that. So I'm super excited about that. So we are gonna be using the album. We're gonna be using everything that I showed tonight. It's going to be 9 classes altogether, so it's going to be extended over a period of time, a period of 3 weeks, starting April 1st, like I said, and it ends, I think, April 18th. I think it's something like that. It goes for like not quite 3 weeks, but like almost 3 weeks, and I'm just so excited. I love collaborating. I love working with other amazing people in this paper crafting industry, and Shara is someone that I've wanted to work with for a long time. We're going to be doing a scrap journal together, like I said, so we are going to be working with this album. We'll be making pages inside it, and I will also be teaching you how to journal inside it. We'll have journaling prompts. I'll go through different options for journaling. I know not everybody feels super comfortable with journaling, so we'll have sort of options to do more journaling and options to do shorter journaling, like maybe a sentence or a quote that sort of makes a feeling known, right? Something you want to document. And the class is going to be about you. The class is very much reflective of a lot of what goes on in the collection. So even though the collection is very springy, right, and you could use it for anything, not even just for spring, right, just anything with pretty like florals and bows and stuff, whatever you wanted to document, maybe somebody's birthday or something, you know. But there's a lot in the collection that says things like be unique, be yourself, and like this moment, and it has to do with like living in the moment and growing as a person. It talks a lot about like showing who you are, you know, and the things that you love and the things that you care about, and being brave and being strong and being kind. So it's a lot about you. There's a lot of things that sort of reflect you in this collection. And so for the class, we're going to be working on an album that is really about you and who you are right now, because who we are changes over time, right? And it's going to be a lot about self-care too, right? Because I don't know about you, but I need some time, some me time, some self-care, take care of me time. And I know a lot of us have that same sort of feeling, right? We tend to put ourselves at the end of the list of things that we take care of in our lives. And so I wanted this class to be a moment to really take care of you and for us to take care of each other and support each other as well. The class will be on Teachable. Shara and I will be switching off classes. And there's just gonna be so much, like I said, journaling, hand stitching. We're gonna do some machine stitching as well. We're gonna do some stenciling. We're gonna do stamping. We're gonna do some painting and mixed media. And you can do as much as you want, or if you just want to do a little more chill version of it, whatever you want to do. But we're going to be showing you a lot of techniques and wonderful things to do with beautiful pattern paper. We're going to be using that paper, right? We're going to be making something special and something you can keep for yourself. And hopefully the process will also help you get to know yourself better, get to feel better about yourself. One of the things I love about crafting is that it really feels like therapy, right? Like craft therapy. And I really want that class to feel that way. I really want it to be supportive of you and to make you feel good about yourself. We're going to talk about who we are, what we like, the things that matter to us, our thoughts, our feelings, what we're reading right now, what we're watching, and also just things that'll help you take care of yourself better too, you know, like quotes and different journaling prompts that'll help you to be a better friend to you. And I think that's really important. I think more of us need that. And you're gonna just be crafting and making something beautiful at the end of the day as well. And you'll have pictures of yourself in it, but you also have pictures of your life, your everyday life. You'll have pictures of the people you love, your friends and family, and it'll all be in one really special, beautiful scrap journal. So I hope that really appeals to you. It certainly appeals to me. I'm super excited, and it's during springtime, so we'll also be including very springy things. I'll be including myself. We'll be talking about music playlists for this time of year, a video, like movie playlist that exudes springtime and refreshing and sort of refreshing of oneself. All of that's going to be in this class. I know it's a lot, but I'm so super excited. If any of that feels good to you and you want to document yourself, your life, the spring, this moment, who you are, and you want to feel good about yourself, I really hope you will join us in this class. We're going to be making something really beautiful and special with me and Shara and you guys. So the class starts April 1st. We're going to talk about it with Shara in a little video package of itself, but I wanted to mention it here with the collection and say that class will be available for $135, I believe, is $135. So it evens out to about $15 per class, because you're getting 9 classes and then a bunch of other like homework to do, only if you want to, right? Don't think of it as homework. It's like fun, crafty time in between those classes to do journaling, and you'll have like printables and cut files and things like that too. I'm so excited. I bet you guys can tell. Anyways, I'm gonna go, but I'm super excited to reintroduce myself to you and to be back working on my small paper crafting business. It's now Andrea Bethke. So I hope you will, sorry. So I hope you will join us for the class. I hope you'll get the collection. I hope you'll start this new journey with me. And I can't wait to see you guys soon and to do more. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.